have found our way. It's a brand new day, and we'll be making history. Are you with me? Won't you stay? We have come so far. This is who we are. And like the rising sun, we have just begun to play our part. This is the time we form the chorus. Lift your voice for those before us. We can rely on one another. Feel the pride, let's show our colors. We are heroes and dreamers. We are restless believers, stronger than ever. Never say never. Don't look back now, don't look back now. Rise up, stand with each other. We are sisters and brothers, finding our place and running the race. We'll take our chance and seize the moment. Hold on tight and don't let go of all your hopes and dreams that light the way.
Every Navirian remembers the gigantic cloud, black as Cuddlebeard's ink as it started forming on the horizon. It cast an unusual stain on the pristine sky. After all, storm season wasn't expected for another few months. Before long, wind unleashed its fury like a battle cry. Rain started hammering the floating docks, and drifters had to moor their houses in haste before the first wave flooded the bay. It was, by all accounts, a most fantastic storm. One which would be remembered as the Great Battle. As all were running for safety, a few heroes remained, standing strong against the thundering sky. They were known as the Tidal Blades, elite guardians of the floating islands. For 200 years, generations upon generations of Tidal Blades kept the city safe and prosperous. They patrolled the reef barrier day and night, keeping all horrors from the ocean at bay. But this storm was like nothing the city had ever encountered. Despite their incredible skills, the Tidal Blades were no match for the endless hordes of sea monsters invading the reef that day. The Higher Council was summoned. There was one desperate measure that could save the city, but it came at a terrible price. As the Arcanists sent the Tidal Blades away with the precious Hyperloom, their hearts grew heavy with sorrow. For as they watched the fold successfully deploy in a blinding spark of light, they knew that the city was saved. But the Tidal Blades were no more.
It has to be this way. It all comes back around.
It has been 15 years since the storm. The air is warm, and the sky is sparingly painted with immaculate clouds. Laughs and cheers erupt from the local restaurants and racing tracks. The city of Naviri has never been so beautiful and vibrant. A magnificent floating statue has been erected near the Citadel of Time to commemorate the Tidal Blade's sacrifice. The protective barrier known as the Fold is still standing and has made the lagoon as safe as it could ever be. From the scattered reefs to the wayward sea, it blocks the horizon like a huge, glitching glacier, both a gift and a curse. A brilliant display of experimental time magic, but also an unstable, untested last stand against the horrors of the deep. As of late, more and more monsters have started to break through, sometimes weirdly mutated or possessing abilities never seen before. There is even a rumor that the Arcanists are considering resurrecting the lost order of the Tidal Blades. They need only a new generation of dreamers daring to be heroes. We last left our heroes entering in low tide into an underwater temple. A stranger that they recognized but didn't recognize was watching them and then left.
Careful on the stairs.
What is this place?
Exactly that. It's really mossy and slippery.
Oh, Veliak, I'm going to stand near you, okay?
Okay. Yeah. Just hold on to me. I can swim for both of us if I need to. Oh, goodness.
I'm a little heavy.
That's okay. It's okay. I gotcha.
I'm just gonna take out my blurb and maybe we can see something.
That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have one of those as well.
Can't see
too.
anything. Ooh.
Gonna hold up my blurb and hopefully we could get a little bit of light. It's kind of like it's bluish, sort of crystalline sort of looking thing, and it has a white net around it. It almost looks like a cheesecloth, but a lot more holes in it. And you kind of hold it up, and it should give us some decent light around us. A little bit of blue light.
Is that something you have to roll for? Or does it just
Nope,
happen?
It's
Perfect.
just an item that I've got.
Wonderful.
Some might even call it a biorb.
Well, I mean, I like calling it blorb because that's what
Me too.
Help calls it, and that I like to support my friends. It's kind of slippery.
Yeah, careful. Watch your footing.
Do you hear water? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay. Okay, not
Just
yet.
little drips and things, yeah. We should have some time.
So
Right.
as the blorb lights up everything, you are surrounded in a beautifully colorful coral temple. It's one room. On the floor is a beautiful, intricate design that you do not recognize. And there are 9 shells, varying shades and colors, that are laying before you.
Oh,
There's nothing
this,
else in this room.
This is the puzzle. What kind of shells are they?
I will show you.
Oh. Oh, I see.
What is all this?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what to make of these puzzles.
It's the puzzle, isn't it? Okay.
It is. It's the puzzle.
Seeker, not horizon chases. Whilst unknowing, although I crossed that out, of the pace. Water, lover, sky embraces. Opens king of hermits. Race maybe. Welcome waiting to the
Recede.
recede. Well, it should probably run with C. Empty homes of 3 by 3.
3 by 3.
The word hermit is in there.
Yeah. King of Hermits.
King of hermits, yeah.
Hermit.
Shades of
Crash?
sky
Crab
and
shells.
dawn to dusk becomes the key. Water soon returns land's call. Mercy to the small forestall. Buried tomb beneath the fall. Maybe the treasure deep in sunken hall.
As soon as he finishes that, the door behind you seals shut.
Oh,
Whoa!
okay.
What'd you do? What happened?
I
Did
didn't.
anybody push a button?
No, I didn't. Oh,
Okay. It's okay. We can do this. What was the other part that you wrote?
I wrote, beware, as they gather into 9, they pass their homes back down the line. Then listen closely for the sign that you will soon be breathing brine.
Okay. They pass their homes back down the line. If we're talking about hermit crabs, they do pass homes. They switch, right?
Yeah.
They get a larger one, right? And then someone out. another hermit crab takes their old one.
I'm just looking at the floor, and not the. There's a design I know. I'm just looking at the floor. I just want to see how wet it is. I just want to see, how wet it is.
I am probably feeling along the door that had closed to see if there's a way to open it.
There does not appear to be a way to open it, but you do notice the sand seems to be trickling down that door.
Hey, there's sand.
Go ahead.
There's sand falling down from the door.
Bull, the floor is damp the way the sand would be when the tide goes out, but it's not necessarily filling up with water.
Okay, I just had to check, because, okay, I feel like that happened before.
It did.
Or it will, I don't know.
It will.
Okay. Water. Lover, sky embraces. Opens king. Hermit's place. If maybe this is...
What are we supposed to do with them?
Okay, wait. Okay. Seeker
Can you
horizon.
move them at all? Do they move?
Okay, I feel like we're the seekers, right? We are chasing the horizon. We're in a race.
Yeah.
But
Right.
we don't know the pace because there's something that we don't understand. And then the water, lover, sky embrace opens the king of Hermit's place. So that was the tide going out, and it opened up this place. And so, welcome, waiting to recede. That's the door. We went down the stairs, and then empty homes of 3x3. That's where we're gonna see the shells.
They have to be the shells, yeah.
Those are the shells. Shades of sky and bone and sea. Sky's blue, bones maybe yellow, sea is green. These shells are blue, green. There's one that's yellow. There's slightly different colors. Okay, there may be colors there, shades. Dawn.
Maybe this yellow one is supposed to be the sun somehow?
Maybe. Dawn to dusk reveals the key, but then water soon returns land's call. I think that's mercy, the small forestall.
Mercy to the small forestall. What does forestall mean exactly?
Maybe mercy. Maybe we get maybe we get a there's a we maybe the tide won't come in right away. It's a mercy is like so we don't die, we don't drown. Stay deep entombed beneath something fall, treasure drowned. So we have to and then I said 3x3 as they gather into 9, they pass their homes down the line. Listen closely for the sign. Okay, is there a line? Okay.
Is there a line?
Are they all organized like we see them
Yes.
in our picture?
Uh-huh.
And is there any sort of like track that they're on? Like can they be
So
moved?
that kind of like swirling circle emblem is also what you see on the stone plate on the ground as well, and you can absolutely pick them up and move them around. Do you lift one up?
I'm not touching anything this time.
Wait. Before we touch anything, we should look around the room. We should see if edges, the plate. Do they have that? Walls. Jacko, you were looking for edges around the door. We should look everywhere.
We
Maybe
should
there's
look
like
everywhere, yes,
Yeah.
for sure. You might have written something else down here too, who knows?
If I did, I bet it would be. I don't know. Or maybe someone else did. The ceiling, maybe. The ceiling. The last place you go before you drown, maybe. Yeah.
Oh.
Ceiling, maybe.
How tall is the ceiling?
3 humans standing head to toe on top of each other, probably. So three Jackos, maybe.
18 feet, maybe.
Jacko's looking for a way to climb up there. Is there?
You could
some
try to
handholds
climb
anywhere?
the coral. So
Okay.
on the ground, you've got a bunch of sand, and then you've got just this big round stone plate that is depressed into the sand, and then you have these shells on top of it. Around you is just this really intricate, beautifully different colored coral wall, and then you have a couple lights that are not turned on. Probably like hidden inside like another maybe shell is what appears to be light, but it is not turned on. And there does not appear to be a way out other than the door that you came down. And it is sealed shut, and sand is trickling down through it right now.
Okay. So Jacko's gonna try to climb the wall to look at the ceiling.
Okay.
Bone. Wait, we've heard this before. Bone and sea. We heard this before.
That was in
I'm off
the
and
other.
quick, and then I'm
other-
deadly. A rock, a shell, and bone medley. Gather million strong by ocean, sea, and stream. Something. Gathering million strong by ocean, sea, and stream. Now that just brought us here, but the rock, shell, and bone, that's a sand maybe. Shells and bones.
That was the sandbar.
Yeah. Bones. Why bones? All the time bones.
I don't know.
There's nothing up here.
There's
No?
not much in the sea that even has bones besides like sharks and maybe monsters. Shades of sky and bone of sea. What are the bones of the sea?
Coral, maybe.
Coral, yeah.
Yeah,
I would
maybe.
think, yeah, coral has to be.
Shades.
That really hurt trying to think of that. It was the best I could do.
I was good.
So,
You know, Ben, you're really smart. That's all.
Oh,
I wish I could help. This is all just hurting my brain.
No, listen. All of us are smart in our own way. I mean, Kelp, you built the Hodge Glob, didn't you? I mean, and the cool thing that lowered the boat. Each one of us is smart in our own way, and this is a puzzle. It's mechanical.
You hear
seems
that?
like things are getting worse in here.
Sand is now spilling down from the coral in the top.
Okay, we gotta do something. Does anybody have any ideas?
it says the key. The key is dawn to dusk. So it has to have something to do with, I don't know, light or colors or moving
Shade.
from.
Well, they're all different colors. Does that have anything to do with anything?
Maybe. Okay, it's a circle. Does it look like it starts in one place and ends in the other? Do we start in the center? Let's try
The middle.
center
and then
outwards,
it
maybe?
spirals out, kind of like a shell.
Okay,
so-
well, dawn to dusk means we're going from lighter to darker, right?
Yes.
Okay, well, let's start with the lightest one, which would be, I don't know, the yellow, the sun?
Dawn. But
That makes sense.
dawn is sort of dark, though still. Dawn to dusk. Maybe the yellow's the noon, right in the middle. Okay, we'll try it. We'll just try it. We'll try it. We have more than one option. Okay. Oh.
While they're figuring that out, Jacko's looking along the walls with all the coral and seeing if
You
he can
see
find
anything up there?
I've already climbed down. There's nothing up. There's nothing up there.
I think I'm trying to walk over to wherever where's the sand coming out?
Now from the coral on the top of the ceiling. So it's now pouring down
Oh, it's
onto
all the
you.
way up there?
Yeah.
Oh. All right.
Also, some of them are already on the spiral, so maybe some of them are already done.
They are all
We may-
already on the spiral.
All of them are. Okay, I see one.
They're
two in the
arranged
middle, so I
kind of.
wasn't sure.
Yeah. So what you would see is, as it kind of like, so that shell down there. What is that shell called? Do you guys know the one that's dark blue, where it's got that spiral in it?
the Nautilus shell.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like the Nautilus, basically. So we don't see it, but there is a line that would go all the way into the middle, where these
Okay.
two shells are.
Okay.
Hey.
Let's just
I
try
can't
it. Let's
find
just
anything
work.
on the walls either. There's nothing here.
Can you plug the sand hole?
Yeah, I'll try.
This is. Oh.
In desperation, almost, I'll pick up the Nautilus and replace the clamshell above it.
Okay. So when you
Switch
pick up,
those two.
which one are you picking up? Can you point it out by
Nautilus
color?
shell. The blue, dark blue Nautilus shell at the bottom we
Okay.
just talked about.
So that one in the very middle.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the middle or the one on the bottom?
The spiral one we just
okay,
talked
okay.
Yeah,
So
the one on the bottom.
As soon as you pick that one up, it's like color comes emitting from that stone tablet. It's brief, and then it's gone.
What was that?
And now
Wait,
she's holding the shell in her hand.
What color?
It matches the shell that she just picked up.
Okay.
What happens if I swap it with the teal-colored clam-looking one? Or the mussel-looking one?
Then the colors will then switch. So basically,
Okay.
if you pick that up, as you're putting it down, the color that you're of the shell you're holding is the one that comes through.
Gotcha.
Sorry. This is the green shades of sea. I'm so sorry. I have to think more. It's just... Okay. Shades.
Okay, but this is closer, right? This
Shades
is
of
closer to
sky.
going in an order.
Oh,
The
it's-
sand now fills about up to your ankles. Those of you who are...
oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
we can forestall it. It's key. All right, let's start in the middle. And then we'll go around it, right? So, should we?
The plate
Okay, wait.
is rising with the sand, by the way.
Okay. Blue, green, red, yellow. Yellow and blue equals green. So maybe yellow, then green, then blue.
Right,
Okay, so-
yeah. So should we end it with blue in the middle, or should we end with yellow in the middle?
Let's start with yellow in the very start with the yellow. Start with the yellow. Put the
Yellow in
yellow
the
bit
middle.
first.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll swap out the darkest blue one in the center there
Okay.
with the yellow one.
Okay.
Is that no? Does we start that way? Yeah. Okay. No. Wait. I don't know which way this. Is the first one that turquoise one, or is the first one the dark blue one, in the pattern?
I don't know yet, but the yellow needs to go in the middle, right?
Let's try that.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll do that.
Put the yellow shell in the middle, and then which one are you going through next after that? You're going from... Why don't you tell me so I don't
Yellow
accidentally say
to green to blue.
something. Okay.
Yellow to green to kind of turquoisey to blue.
Wait.
Those ones. Yeah.
That one that you picked up, that one, the one that has some red in it. Red comes before yellow. So maybe, because it's dawn.
Oh, okay.
Right?
You're right. That looks like a before dawn kind of color.
Yeah.
All right. So let me just. Okay. So I'll move this one here, and I'll move the clamshell to where the yellow one is,
Okay.
and then I move the yellow one to where the clamshell is.
No, wait. Look, that one on the bottom. The one on the bottom next to the spiral one. That one has yellow in it, and that has some green. I feel like
boy.
that should go next to the yellow. Right?
Okay. I'm trying. Hold on.
I don't know.
And then
Okay.
this green one, and then maybe this blue.
There's so much sand.
It's okay. We still have we still have time. There's a lot of ways to go.
Okay.
Okay. So let's try to arrange them like this, and then like this, the green here, and then the light blue one over here.
Wait. Okay.
Jacko's trying to like plug the hole with anything he can find.
So the sand is trickling down from like in between the coral. So it's
Okay.
it's not really one hole. It's just the whole thing. It's like raining sand.
There's nothing we can do.
No,
In
it
that.
doesn't seem like it anyway.
Okay.
What about like this?
Oh my god, I was wondering because you're like this and this and this.
Quick.
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's close. It's got to be close.
Oh, it's not bad.
So when you put them down in that order, what's the last one that you set down?
That inky dark blue
The inky dark
shell,
blue one?
Yeah, the indigo looking one, because that would be the last color, right? Because it's the one that connects both the dawn and the dusk, so it makes it an actual circle. it would start to get lighter again after that.
I agree.
Okay, so I'm gonna see if I can. I'm gonna save this image and put it up so everyone can see what you've done.
You can't do that. That's
I
fine.
love it. I love it. Okay, so as you rearrange these in this shade, in the shade colors, you hear the sound of like a conch shell in the distance, like different tones shifting when you do
Listen.
this.
What was that
And then it
noise?
sounds like something unlocks.
I heard like a clunk. What was that? What was that?
I'm going to, but I can't because I'm not very strong. I'm going to try to push or twist or lift the sand pedal. Maybe that was it.
The pedestal?
Yeah.
Let me help.
But
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
totally
so
not competent. I'm like,
We need a roll now.
I can't do it.
I can help. Come on.
Okay, I can.
I'll
let me help.
probably try to help too, because I don't know
let me help.
what anything else means.
Let me help.
We can all do this together. It's pretty heavy. All right?
You and Fenton maybe. I'm Jacko.
If you're all helping, no one needs to roll. You can just open it and lift it up.
Okay, here we go.
Ouch. Oh.
Inside is a piece of armor. It looks like it's made out of shells. Let me see if I can drop it in here for you.
And the stand is still coming down.
Wait,
Yep,
don't
sand
touch
is
it.
still coming down.
Wait, don't touch it.
It is an estuary plate armor
Yeah.
laying in on display for you. And I'll put it up on the screen so y'all can see it as well.
Do you mind
This
if I?
is something we would have heard of before, right?
You've heard of it, but it's
Like stuff of legends.
incredibly yeah, it's stuff of legends. It's incredibly rare.
Wow.
This
I'm gonna.
should not be part of the race, and I think you know that.
It's too big.
It's too big. It's also just too rare. Like you're
Yeah.
expecting like a trinket or something like that you then collect and take. This is
Right.
this is something else entirely.
If you don't mind, do you mind if I touch it? Hold on.
Whatever you think is going to stop the sand.
Yeah. Sand. I know. Sorry. Wait.
What are you doing?
I gotta concentrate.
Okay.
Concentrate.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to put my hand on it as I concentrate all of my will because time and space are not, they're just a dimension. They're the same. Now, I want to see the history of this item. That's what I want to do. I'd like to get a sense of who this belonged to is the question I'd like to ask.
Okay.
I will spend the 2. I have to spend quite a lot. This takes a lot out of me, to do this. But could you tell me what level of difficulty it would be to sort of sense who this belonged to? Somewhere between a 1, which is knowledge you could find, just by looking somewhere other than your current location, and a 7, which is, well, obscure knowledge of the past.
Six.
Okay. Okay. Gonna try. I know this might be important, so I'm gonna look a little sick, actually. Just a little. Maybe, I look around. I'm gonna concentrate for anticipation, actually. Just to see multiple possible futures. And maybe before I touch it, and it might help me, give me a bit of a sense of this, just first, to give me an asset when I do this.
Sorry, wait. Just so that I am clear, you are now trying to sense multiple futures while
Yeah, just-
looking at the history of this?
Before I look at the
Device?
history, before I touch it,
Before you touch it. Okay.
I'm gonna just look at multiple histories, just like a couple seconds in the future, so that
I'm gonna stand next to Bull, and I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder, and I'm gonna say, I've seen armor like this before. Quietly to him. This looks like armor that my father used to wear.
Okay. Okay. Your father. Okay. Okay.
Guys, I just realized something.
I was kind of got what?
What if you go into that strange thing where you can't move and we're gonna have to like carry you out of here?
I'll be okay.
Oh, yeah, that would be horrible.
I can
Yeah.
carry him.
No, I'm gonna be okay. Wait, I didn't get
gonna be okay.
I didn't get to click all the things. Sorry, it wasn't the wrong one. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, just there's so much. Okay.
The
Into
sand
what?
is really high now, by the way. It's probably filled up half of the room.
Okay.
Oh boy.
All right. No, I can do this. It's just will. I'm gonna spend 2 effort. I'm gonna really concentrate. I'm gonna spend the most concentrating I can, and I have that one asset. Just okay. Please. Concentrate.
Oh,
Does my information help him at all?
Okay, hold on. It would, but not in the way that you're thinking with an asset.
Okay.
Okay, so, Bull, can you read this ability so that everyone can hear it and understand?
Yes, I can. In case people want to hear it. See, what happens is, because time and space, they're all actually just the 4th dimension. And I have the ability, if I concentrate my will, I can touch an object and I can read the subtle echoes of its existence right through time. And then I can ask, I don't know who I'd ask, but someone out there, about the object's past, and I would get an answer, but a general answer. But the answers, they're often in the form of brief images or sensations rather than words or answers in a language that I know. It's not like it's a spoken language. And then someone, I don't know who, I get a difficulty in this. It was very intimidating, this one actually. And well, if I use this ability, then I get an asset on identifying the object.
Okay.
Yeah, I channel all of my will through this micronic focusing device that Jacko gave me. Actually, he got it. He probably stole it, but that's because he cares about friends. And yeah, I'm just gonna touch it. So much sand. I rolled a 6.
I know. I'm just, I have an offer for you.
I see.
You have succeeded.
Have
I will give you extra information if you will give me a GM intrusion I can use later.
I see. Well, so here's the thing. I care about my friends a lot. And Jacko said this might actually be his father wore armor like that, and it might be important to know. And if that GM intrusion hits me and doesn't hit my friends, then I think it's worth it. So I'm going to say yes. Because I want Jacko to have whatever information he has. It's
I
important.
have to be honest with you. The GM intrusion will not only just affect you.
What do you mean?
Just that.
You know what? I'll tell you what I'll do. I have 3 XP from the
Okay.
power of friendship. And I will spend one so that I can get that extra information but not take the GM intrusion.
Okay.
I'll cancel the intrusion, but I will still get the information, but I'll spend one of those XP so I don't have it anymore.
Okay.
That's okay with you.
It is.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Jacko, would you describe what your father and his armor look like?
My father was a large man. He was very strong. He had a shaved head and a big bushy beard, and he was easy to smile. I don't remember everything about him, but I always remembered when he fought, he would be in the front. And he had this beautiful armor that would sit on a stand in our home. I was very curious about it when I was a child. And it was made of these beautiful shells. And it looked different when it was on display and when he wore it. It sort of changed when he put it on, and he could put it on so fast. And he'd be out the door in moments when he was needed.
Oh. Jacko.
Sand's still piling up.
I know, I'm sorry. Jacko, I see your father, and he's grabbing the armor off of a stand, and he's putting it on real fast. That's what I see. You should put it on real fast.
You want me to put it on?
Yeah. Yeah.
It looks
Do
brand
it.
new. Here's your extra information. It looks brand new. So it does not look like, and I think that's probably a little confusing to you, Bull.
Yeah. I got a sense of it's past, but it's not, or it's future maybe, because the past and the future are sort of the same. Sometimes they're not. It's just space. It's just space. I feel like you should put it on. I don't want to. I can't swim. I think you should just put it on. Did you hear anything? It's there are nicks. You're in the armor. I saw there was a nick on one of the shells, but this one there's no nick here. There's no nick on the shell.
The sand's getting higher.
Just
Okay. Do I put it on?
Yeah, please. I'm gonna. What if we get crushed? No, but just put it on, please.
Okay.
I'll help if, or
Jacko.
Velia can help.
Jacko has seen this get put on before.
Yeah.
And it's very quick and easy. It's almost like the armor has a mind of its own, and it helps you don it. And he just slips into it very, very quickly. Less than a minute.
Do you recognize this, Jacko?
Do I recognize? Yeah, it feels sort of like I've been here before in a very similar situation.
Okay.
And I'm feeling it's not the situation itself that I remember, maybe bits and pieces of it, but it's the emotions that I'm having that are the same.
And what are those?
And confusion, memories of my parents, which don't come easily because I don't think about those. And putting on the armor was a lot of that.
Yeah, so are you trying to remember them right now, or is it more like an intrusive memory?
It's intrusive.
Okay.
Not trying.
Yeah. And you don't like that?
No.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. I just had those questions.
All right, so I fully donned the armor now.
You now
What-
have this
what do
armor.
I do now?
You can add it to your character sheet.
Is there anything underneath it? What was there
Nope.
below?
There's nothing else in here. And the room
I
is
wanna
beginning
go-
to fill. Or still filling,
Yeah, I want
rather.
to go back to the door and start examining the door and seeing if the locking sound that we heard had anything to do with, or the clicking. No,
It does
nothing.
not appear to be for the door.
Okay.
Can we even get out of the door right now? Is it too high?
I'm wondering if I could use a player intrusion.
Ooh, okay. Explain.
I
This will
have
be
a-
our first, right?
Yes, when you use a player intrusion, it's kind of like a player hijacks the narrative a little bit. I have a bunch of XP that I might be able to use here. So I'm going to spend an XP on a player intrusion. Fortuitous malfunction. A trap or a dangerous device malfunctions before it can affect you. And I am hoping that that applies to whatever it is that is making the sand fall.
Oh, that's a device, though, right?
A trap or a dangerous device.
It is not a trap. It is time.
Right. I'm
however-
gonna concentrate.
What I will do is I will give you a hint as to how to get out of here.
Okay.
Here, I'm going to DM it to you.
It's a convenient idea. I'm gonna concentrate. I have the ability to scan an area, and I can scan an area equal in size to a 10-foot cube, including all objects or creatures within that area. I'm going to when scanning the object, the area, right? It will always reveal what's in here. And I'll learn whatever facts that whomever might feel is pertinent about the matter and the energy in this area. And there's so much, and I'm gonna just start walking in a circle around this whole area, and I'm gonna scan because maybe there's a lever or there's something, a thing or an energy or something. And because the last time I think I died, and I'm gonna just walk around, and I'm gonna scan while they're doing things. I'm gonna concentrate. It's concentrate. Scanner.
Are we sure that these are even right? I mean,
I don't know. It seems like they might not be completely. I feel like
maybe we should just try moving them around.
Are we gonna have to dig ourselves out of here? And Fenton just starts digging in the sand frantically.
I have a question.
What if they just go backwards? What if we just go the other way?
Is it still within 24 hours since we fought the crab,
Yes.
the sand crab?
Yep.
Out of frustration and panic, Velia would smack the stone door with the hand that has that bracelet on that she broke. And if it's still within 24 hours, each time the user strikes a solid creature or object with a weapon, including a body part, the attack generates a burst of energy that teleports the creature or object an immediate distance in a random direction.
That's what I'm talking about.
Okay. I didn't think this is how this would happen. But as soon as you punch the door and move it, water begins to rush in.
Oh, God.
I scan. Velia. I'm gonna scan. You get the water. You get the change the
Move the shells.
Change it where? Change it where? How?
Just switch them around. Just go backwards. Just put it backwards. Maybe it's just the wrong way.
I'll go backwards. All right.
Fenton rushes the whole
I think we just have
whole
to swim
bowl
out.
up. I got you, buddy.
I scan.
Okay, you are scanning, Troop. Can you explain? Can you post again what it is that
Yeah.
you're
Got him,
doing?
Jacko.
Yes.
Because it's very specific.
Yeah. You can scan an area equal in size to a 10-foot cube that's within a short range, and I'm going to move that. Each action, I'll move it, including the area, including all objects or creatures within that area. Scanning a creature or object always reveals its level, a measure of how powerful, dangerous, or difficult it is. You also learn whatever facts the GM feels are pertinent about the matter and energy in that area. There's a larger description about, like, if there's a box.
Yeah, can you
know
paste
me.
it in the thing so I can read it?
Yes. Of course.
So are you allowed to move it
Yes, it's
each
an
action?
action.
But
Yes.
wouldn't that be like one round?
Multiple, one action, yes.
Yeah.
And so I will start
so
with
if the water.
podium.
Yeah, okay. I was going to say you have to tell me
Yeah.
where you're going because the water's going to fill up.
Yeah,
probably
I'm gonna-
before you can do the whole room.
Yeah.
So you're starting with the podium and then you're going where?
I'm gonna go clockwise, north, and then
Clockwise, as in
Up,
you are
and then-
following the pattern on the thing?
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes.
Okay, I still need to see the text.
I put it in the.
Oh,
if there were like
okay. I thought you were going to put it in the
a
other
Discord
thing.
because I put the whole. And I'm not hyperventilating. I promise.
Just so you know, me and Fenton are on either side of Bull, ready to help him out.
Yeah, we got you, buddy. They're just kind of treading water.
Yeah, I
What
think-
does the room look like now that the wall has moved?
That's
Is
a
there
really
gap
good question.
above it?
Yeah, so because you're punching it back in time, right? Is what we've decided. You're punching the door and you're just moving it. So you've
Forward
essentially
in time.
broken
Sure.
this door,
Yeah.
right? Okay. So, because I would say normally the door would slide, it wouldn't kind of move forward or backward. So you've essentially broken this, and now the water's rushing in. Velia, you know something really strange. As the water's coming in, it looks like the coral goes from being dull in color to bright in color and like alive. It's almost like, yes, I see your face. Yes, it is that. Hold on, I'm just reading this. You guys can continue to RP for a second. I have to read because this is really important.
It is. Yeah. It's a longer description. It's because you can see things, you know. Quicksand, maybe. Look, just hold me up. I'm gonna.
Okay.
Yeah, we got you.
We gotta change this. The shells. There's so many things to do all at once. Fenton, you paint. You know colors. You change the shells. You know colors. You paint all the time. I'm gonna scan. You change the shells.
What colors?
Fenton, just switch them around. Just go backwards. Maybe we did it right. Just do the other way.
Okay, I'll just reverse everything.
Think about your painting. Think about painting. Do it in the paint order. Do colors from painting. You can do that. I trust you. I know you. You can do this. You paint all the time.
Right.
us.
Okay.
I'm just-
I'm
Oh,
not sure
boy.
that's gonna help. I think we just weren't supposed to open the door.
We did
I
now.
didn't mean to open the door. I didn't mean to open the door.
No, you all.
It's okay.
No. You already did it. It's okay.
Fenton's just arranging the shells.
Colors.
I think we have to swim
He
out.
just rearranged them. Okay, is this gonna work? We got. Look.
You just put them in.
We put it in the Discord.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking. I'm just wondering if this is exactly the opposite direction as the. Yes, because it's not what you did the
should be.
first time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Right.
I see. So for those listening, they didn't put it back the way it was originally. They've actually reversed the order of the shades. It looks like. So now
I
that
hope this
the
works.
yellow one is all the way on the outer end.
Oh, I'm really bad at puzzles.
Try it.
I gotta hold. You're starting to sink.
Oh, no, I'm so-
You got him, Jacko?
Yeah, I've got him. I'm holding.
Might be something here.
How high is the water at this point?
Yeah, what's it
I'd
looking like?
I'd say you've got maybe a quarter of the room left. So it's really
God.
high.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm helping
really
Bull
high.
tread water then.
Okay. Yeah. You,
Really, I need some help over here.
All right, I got
I'll
you.
help too.
Come on.
If you can't
Just
do it,
stay
you should just
together.
swim
We have
out.
to stay together.
The door's
no,
open,
we
you can
need to
swim out.
stay together. It's not.
You
it's
three
not
can
open
swim
though.
better than I can. You
Come
have to
on,
help me.
we will help you all
help.
out. I'm not leaving any of you behind.
okay.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. We're all getting out of here.
I need to give Bull his information. Sorry that took me so long.
It's all right.
Okay. You are in a. So I don't have to tell you exactly what everything's made out of. Like, you might learn that the glass cylinder is full of poisonous gas and that its metal stand has an electric field. And you might learn about creatures as well. But you
Right,
don't
but I
get
might not-
all of the details.
Like I wouldn't get if there was I wouldn't know what the device did, right? Like I would know,
But you just know that it exists.
right? Like I would know that there's a cylinder full of poison gas, right? And that there's a metal stand with an electrical field running through it
Yes,
that connects
okay.
to a tile. But
So I will say this then. there's something weird about the door that she just kicked open, and the water rushing through is really cold.
Cold. Ocean. Too cold?
Too cold.
Too cold. Too cold for the ocean.
No. Too cold for shallow water.
Too cold. Okay, wait, there's something weird about the door. Is it, what's the mechanism? What's it connected to? Is it connected to something?
It's not connected to a mechanism that you can see.
So I don't sense that. The door's not connected to a mechanism.
That is correct.
That's weird. It's
You
weird.
also do sense a great presence.
Wakati, look at the coral. Can you see this?
When you look at it, it looks like the coral is going from dull and faded to bright and full of like kelp and life.
Colors. Can we match the colors of the coral? Can we match the colors of the coral? Copy those colors. Copy the colors on the shells. That's the key. It's the key. There's a thing. It says dawn till dusk reveals the key.
I think it's undying though.
Maybe. Try it. Fenton.
What am I doing now? I don't. This is puzzle stuff. It's not color stuff.
No, it is color stuff. Follow the colors of the kelp, of the coral.
Okay.
I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, I don't either.
Why
Start at the bottom.
So cold.
I think we're out in the middle of the ocean, everyone. I don't know how we got here, but
How?
I don't. There's something here.
Time and space are a fourth dimension.
We don't have to move. We move in the fourth dimension. It's like, listen, Fenton.
Is this the time to have the conversation?
No. Sorry. Velia, you're good at puzzles.
Yes.
You're good at puzzles. Follow the coral. There's the different bright colors. Follow that in the shells. There's something here. There's something
Benton's
here.
panicking now. He's just kind of like.
Them back to where they
You two
were.
together. What is this thing? What am I sensing?
Do the colors of the coral make sense with the shells? If I look at the coral and then the shells, is it obvious that they match?
No, it's not like that. It's more just like very vibrant coral. It doesn't really match the shells in a way that I think you would go, oh, this is what I need to be doing.
This also, I mean, if we're in deep water, this looks like deep water, this inky blue one here.
Yeah.
Then if we follow the colors up to the sun, then you get all the way up to the yellow.
Yes.
But we already did the puzzle.
But
I will.
But the green's wrong.
Give
The green's
you
wrong.
a hint for a GM intrusion.
Or actually, rather than that, I could spend for one of my player intrusions as convenient idea.
Oh, perfect.
A flash of insight provides me with a clear answer, or suggests a course of action which, with regard to an urgent question, which this is, a problem or an obstacle we're facing. And I will take one of my player intrusions as a spend that XP for a convenient idea. But I also think that green that's right by that blue has too much yellow in it. I think it should be higher up. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend that XP.
Okay. So your XP, your ability allows you to get a inspiration, basically a hint.
It's a flash of insight that provides me with a clear answer.
Yeah.
Or suggests a course of action with regard to an urgent question, problem, this feels like a problem, or obstacle you're facing. Actually, it's also all of them, actually. It's all three, those things.
Okay, so I can definitely do that for you. My question is this inspiration as to your character? Like, so let's say, for example, there are 3 different solutions to this.
Yes.
Am I giving you a solution that is specific to you and like your tool set? Okay.
Yes, because because I don't know if it's, I'm going to pretend for a moment that there are people watching us here.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if that's true, but I'm going to pretend like there are.
Yeah.
So we all have archetypes, and we have archetypes. We could be fighters or adepts or speakers. We have people who we are, and each one of us, our archetypes gives us a sort of a player intrusion that is written for who we are, about who we are. And I'm a dreamer, an adept, and that's what I do. So So I have 3 sets of intrusions that are specific to me as a person who dreams and who's a nerd. Not a nerd. I just said I was a nerd out loud. So sorry.
Nothing wrong with that.
Okay. So yeah. So it's specific to me.
Okay. I mean, I'm going to assume that this is a very clear answer, but if you need me to spell it out more than this, I will do so.
Yeah.
Space is a 4th dimension. You have the ability to bend space.
Yes.
That is a quick, direct solution that you could try.
The only problem is that I have to be able to see it. When I bend space, I have to see where I'm going. That's...
Can you not picture it in your head? You were just there. It's not perfect, but you can try. Second thing, I'm gonna say V and kelp. Do you want to describe what you just did here so that the audience can see what you've done?
Sure.
Yeah. So the center, and this is most likely just kelp. He doesn't understand puzzles. He's just trying like logical things, you know? Like he's just like, okay, if it didn't work this way, maybe we just did it backwards and we just, switch it and put everything backwards.
And
but it's
B's to this point too. She's just rearranging them in as much of an order as she can.
so I'm trying like from the center is like the first spot, and then it spins around clockwise like the Nautilus shell all the way to the end at the edge.
So now it's going from dawn until dusk.
Yes.
Yes.
Everything stops for a moment. And I mean everything. The water. You're still moving. You're still breathing. But you hear nothing.
What? What's going on?
Something happened.
We stopped it. We were. We were.
No.
I don't know.
I think
that.
I think we were going backwards. And now we stopped.
But something doesn't seem right.
It's the mercy
I
to
look
the
at the
small
coral.
stall.
Is the coral the same color that it was, the same vibrance, but paused? Or is
Yes.
it back to being?
Yes.
Okay.
It's almost like all life around you has stopped. If there were air bubbles coming from the coral, they have stopped mid-rise to the surface.
Guys, I think we... Oh, no.
Is the water moving?
No. Everything has stopped. Everything is still except for you.
Been here before.
Yes, you have.
This is I think we're in the 4th dimension right now.
Oh,
Well, no.
why can't we just be in the race?
Yeah.
I think
so
we need to forget about the race.
What do you mean forget about the race?
I think we need to worry about getting home.
hey, listen.
Look at the coral. It was dead and now it's alive. It's all alive. Look at it.
Hey, you said time stuff, when you punch things with that goo on your hands. And what Kati always talks about, the 4th dimension in time.
It's also
And-
space.
Right.
Yeah.
Did we go back way before where we were?
How do
Is
we
that-
do that?
Wait.
The shells, maybe.
if-
I don't know.
If everything's...
The shells, how did they do anything?
Wait.
Oh, no.
Wait. As they gather into 9, they pass their homes back in a
Back.
line. Listen
Yeah.
closely for the sign. We heard sounds.
Like,
That you will soon be. Listen. Dawn till dusk reveals the key. Waters soon return land's call. Then we have it's the mercy. Mercy to the small forestall. We're in the fourth dimension. This is not permanent, you know. Well, you don't.
Wait, does
sorry.
forestall mean, is that forestall like is this what's happening right now? Is this what forestall means? We're just holding off something that's gonna happen?
Listen, I just thought of something.
What?
I know. What if, you know the fold?
Yeah?
And you know how, I don't know exactly what it is because I'm not an arcanist yet. One day. What if, it's like the fourth dimension? What if it's a pocket? What if they've somehow made the fourth dimension a barrier and everybody's stuck in it, your family? And what if we're right now stuck in the fourth? I think we're stuck in the fourth dimension, maybe a different one, but the thing is I was saying that we can't stay here forever, but we can. But that's no good. We don't want to stay here forever because then we're stuck here. Just here.
What does it mean if we go outside right now? What will we see?
Can we even go outside right now?
The door is open. You
can
broke
travel. You can travel through the fourth dimension, certainly. It's tricky because you can't have barriers in the way, you know? But
No! I don't know what you're talking about.
okay, I cannot bend space if there's a wall in the way.
That's not helping.
If we
Jacko.
go outside right now, will we be okay?
Well, let's try it.
I'll start experimenting with like touching the water. Do I pass through it or do I meet resistance when I try?
And
roll me a 1d20, please.
Be careful.
Oh.
and during this time, Fenton is like gradually getting closer to the door.
Yeah, okay. And you're moving
Slowly.
through the water as well, right, Fenton?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a 1d20. V?
Concentrate. Use your will. Imagine it in your mind. That's how you move through things. Think yourself moving there. Think it.
Can't I just use my arms?
V,
Fenton's
as
like-
you get into the water and you try to move, it's almost like, are you trying to swim? Like, how are you?
I want to
or are
see
you
if
walking?
I need to swim
Yeah.
or if I need
think
to
you
walk.
think you need to swim, so you swim.
Okay. Yeah. that
Fenton-
makes sense. I would feel that way.
Fenton, you can
Fenton
walk.
moves differently.
Yeah.
He is like walking as though he's done it before. There's even a confidence in what he's doing. Just follow what I'm doing and you'll be fine.
Have to use your will. Remember, there are microns everywhere. We're all made of microns, everything. You have to just concentrate your will and you can move yourself. Because time and space are all the same.
Fenton reaches out to Velia's hand and kind of tries to help her stand upright.
You can
like
roll
this.
again, V. Add a 5 to your roll. If you continue holding hands with Fenton.
I will do so.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
Like
go ahead and
this.
describe it.
I can absorb my body is my weapon and my everything.
Yes.
So I can kind of very quickly get used to the way that this environment is.
Uh-huh.
And I'm doing both almost.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm able to walk but suspended in the water, and it's very graceful and
Yeah.
and it's like an aerial dancer almost with one of those like the silk ropes, but there are no ropes.
Yeah, I love this.
Does
Also,
Fenton move with her?
yeah,
in this?
absolutely.
Okay.
And everywhere around you, it looks almost gelatinous. So, like, if you push on the water, it will move the way Jello looks. But for some reason, it's not really affecting you as you're moving through it.
Wow.
Help.
I've never seen anything like this before.
Are you going
Me either.
outside the door?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go
You
with.
see darkness below, above, and in front of you. You are deep in the ocean. If
Kel?
you let time go back to normal, you will be crushed.
We're gonna have to get
Outside of
everybody
this.
out of here.
Yeah.
And
Kel,
we gotta
need
make
your
sure that.
orb.
Yeah,
We gotta make sure what?
we gotta show them how to do this, because if they all don't understand, this is gonna be an issue, and they're gonna be stuck here. And Bull can't swim, and he's gonna panic, and we need to calm him down.
I'm worried about the ones that can't breathe underwater because I don't know if they'd be able to breathe this ether.
V, do you have an experience point? Or actually, I can give you something if you'll give me a GM intrusion later.
I have an experience point
Okay,
I'm willing to spend.
okay. Perfect. Your mind drifts back to the conversation about hermits. Hermit
Down
crabs.
the line.
And
What
the
if
shells.
I wonder if we could trap some air. Maybe just enough.
For the ones that can't hold their breath long enough or breathe water? Yeah. How do you think we should do that?
I don't know if we should use the shells though.
Are there other shells around in that room?
V, I'm curious why you say that. I just want to know what you're thinking. I think that's an interesting train of thought.
I'm afraid if we disturb the shells, then we're going to disturb this fragile reality that is giving us a thread of a lifeline out of this situation.
You are absolutely right.
If we're in a stopped position, I don't want to mess that up. I already messed up enough.
No,
I messed up
it's what
enough.
happened.
You didn't mess anything up.
What happened?
You're saving the world right now.
She hears herself saying that.
Yeah.
You didn't mess up. That was supposed to happen.
It all comes back around.
It was always meant to be this way. Should we go back in there and tell them what's going on?
Maybe they have better ideas about how to get up there with air.
All right,
Hermit crabs.
let's go.
Okay. So we'll go back down into the temple area. Well, we have a long way to go to the surface.
Yeah.
It's
What do you mean?
bad.
We're deep underwater. It's too cold, the water.
We're deep underwater.
Very deep.
We don't have a long way to go, though.
That's true.
This is the fourth. If this is the fourth dimension, everything is right next to us.
Wait,
know
well,
what
didn't
that
you just say
means.
you just have to see it, right? You just have to see.
Yeah,
See it, but
Do you?
I'm not good enough to take people with me at the moment.
Well, some of us can swim there, but
Wait,
If it's just swimming, I can do it.
wait.
shouldn't.
I told you something. Told you that I sensed something. A presence. We're not alone here.
What do you mean?
We're not alone. There's something alive here.
I don't see
Sensed it.
anything.
Is it in this room?
Is it this room?
Yes.
but the coral is
Yeah, I mean,
alive.
that's alive.
No, no,
That's-
no. I mean, yes, but no. Coral, it would be different. If I sense the coral. If I were sensing the coral, I'd be there's coral, but it's something else. Something, bigger.
When I was a pollywog, I had a dream once. I was looking down on the world, but it wasn't really the world. It was like a map. It was flat. And all I had to do was just look at the map, and I could be wherever I wanted to be just by looking at it and wanting to be there. It was like everything was happening right in front of me in a flat space. What if it's like that? What if...
The world's
we
not
could-
flat. I think we all know
no,
that.
but hey,
Sure it is.
in the fourth dimension, if we're looking down on another... I can't...
Velia,
I feel like I know this stuff, but
you know things. Listen, you've always been the person who's been able to convince anyone of anything, right?
Usually, yeah.
You're really good at that. People like you. And everybody likes you. So, I think we should remove one shell. One moment. Wait. So that it continues. And I think you should ask for it to bring us back to the surface.
ask what?
I don't think that's a good idea.
It brought us down here. Maybe you can ask it to bring us back. Because there's
Is
something
it-
here.
Is it in this room or is it in
It
the
is
water
this
outside?
room.
It is the room.
Is the room?
Yeah.
This
How high
room's
is
alive?
the water?
The room's alive.
How high is the water in the room?
You have about a quarter left.
So there's plenty of space for me to go underneath the surface of the water
Yes.
and move.
Yes.
Listen,
Okay.
this room is alive. Remember when I told you that I scanned and I was looking for the mechanism for the door to see maybe we could fix it, remember?
Yeah?
And I said there was no mechanism, right?
Did I hurt it?
Maybe. Maybe, yeah. So,
Okay.
hey, I have an idea. You talk to it, and I'll try to heal it.
Okay, but I'm not gonna talk.
Okay?
It's not gonna understand our language, I don't think, right?
I don't know.
Then I'm gonna
I-
show it.
I can talk to monsters.
Can you?
I can. Yeah.
Benton, how come you never told us?
It never came up before. It was just part of what I did when I was
You could
hunting.
maybe tell us that you could talk to monsters. That's pretty amazing. Okay, you two do. I'll heal it.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can Jacko help? Will you help me get to the door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's just swimming, I can help. I just don't know what everybody's talking about.
I think
Well,
we're in
If
something.
it's just
alive.
swimming, I can do it.
It's kind of like swimming, but it's not
Okay, that's a good
only
start.
swimming.
That's bad.
Come here, Kelp. Come to the water. You have to touch this to find out.
Okay.
So
Swim it
Velia
over.
would extend her hand to show him how this water works.
Should I show someone Velia as well?
Show Jacko.
Do what? Yeah.
He already knows.
All right,
See, it's
well,
Yes,
kind of like
Jacko
swimming,
does
but
already
not
know.
exactly like swimming. It's like moving, and then you can just rest there, however you are, and not have to worry about keeping yourself upright or staying afloat. The water will do that for you.
actually, time space. That's different. Actually,
Okay. There was this one tadpole. His name was Jeremiah, and he was a
I
bullfrog.
thought it was a bullfrog.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. Okay.
He was. I mean, he
Was he a
was a
friend of
little
yours?
bit. Sometimes, he was a little
I
bit
liked
bigger.
him. He was a good guy.
Well, he could float real easy. You know, he was a little bit bigger. Is it like that?
Yeah, it's like floating, but except for you don't have to be on the surface of the water to float. You can just float right here. She'll like spring backwards and she flows into the water, and then she's suspended, just stopped, frozen.
You're not even treading. What are you doing? Oh, all right. I guess. I don't know. I'll swim out.
You can just move. Sink yourself there.
Yeah. I think you already know how to do it anyway, Kelp. You just don't realize it yet.
You can roll for me, Orcish. Will. Oh, that works too.
Yeah.
That works too.
All right.
I'm gonna move to the door and I'm going to
So
heal.
Yes.
Jacko looks like he's concentrating and he's touching a necklace under his shirt. And he just sort of appears next to the door.
I'm going to be
Come
at
on.
the door.
All right. So you just do it. So I'm here and then I'm over there.
Yep. Space
Okay.
You can do it.
I know I can do it. You saying I can't do it?
So you can do it.
No, I believe in you.
Okay. Good.
But you better show us. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, you better.
Okay.
Because
I'm doing it now.
Then do it.
I'm gonna
Do
I'm
it.
here and
It's
I'm
fine.
there.
Just do it for crying out loud.
Okay. Am I
Are you rolling? Yeah, yep, go for it.
Okay. Level.
You will succeed, but it feels very strange to you. So what does it feel like? You can interpret that however you like.
Oh yeah, it kind of feels like when you hit a really big wave and it suddenly, there's that moment of being in the air and then your stomach just kind
Yes.
of drops out. Did I do it? Did I do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you are all at the door. Remind me, because I was looking something up. Your plan. What's your plan?
Well, I don't think we're all. Someone has to go be at the shells.
Okay. Who's going to be at the shells?
I'm gonna
I
be at the
will be
door
at the
for healing.
shells.
Okay.
Do you want me to try to talk to this thing?
Bull's at the
Yeah.
door. Kelp's at the door.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Jacko's
try
at
and
the
help
door.
Bull.
Yeah.
And
We're going
Fenton,
to try to
where are you?
repair this door, right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, if it's repairing, I can do that.
Heal it.
No, it's
Yeah.
a being. I'm gonna.
Yeah, it's an
heal it.
organism.
Oh, okay.
Can I talk to this thing from inside this room? Or do I need to go out?
Try.
I think
just.
you can. Please
Is
try.
it even conscious right now because of the way things
I
are?
think we have to unpause time to do it.
I think we
That's
have
what
to
I was
as
wondering too.
So everybody get ready. Okay.
I'm holding like Bull's shoulder and I'm ready to hold him above the water. And I'm also trying to help him in any way I can.
And Fenton's just
Concentrated.
kind of braced against the door.
I've got one hand like underneath Wakady's armpit.
Okay. I'm gonna sink, but so.
No, you're not.
Okay.
Are you guys ready?
Concentrate on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm gonna
worry
concentrate.
about
Ready?
the water. We'll handle that.
Always have been.
Okay, I'm gonna take away the yellow one. And she'll lift the yellow away from the spiral and clutch it tightly.
And then.
Heal.
Sorry. Okay. So you're going to pull it away.
I'll heal.
Fenton, you're going to try to heal. Jacko, what are you doing?
I am assisting Bull if I
Kelvin.
can. I'm concentrating and also keeping him above water.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna
talking.
gonna talk to this thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna heal first though, so that we show good faith. I'm
Okay.
gonna use effort.
Okay. Do that.
One level.
So as soon as she takes the shell away, everything starts rushing in again and time continues.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I need to make an intellect
You're
roll.
on a timer. Go.
I know. Here we go. This will be a difficulty one. I use effort. Do I get do I get any?
Fast, Wakati, fast!
Got it. We'll just say no.
Do I give him any? Okay, never mind.
You rolled a 19, which means a minor effect or +3 healing. I know it says damage, but we can do +3 healing if you'd like.
It's very big, so I would like to heal with a plus because it's a big, you know, and I want to give it extra healing.
Big.
Yeah.
That's what we call
You
them
should
around
take the
here.
minor effect. I
Okay,
will
then
still
I'll take
give you the
minor
healing.
effect.
Okay, so minor effect. Let's say you heal with time. How's that?
Yeah.
So you're actually just reversing the damage completely. You're not healing it again. You're taking it back to what it was before. That's
Does
not
that
really
mean
a
the
minor
water
effect.
is gone as well?
You will have water in there, but now it's no longer filling up anymore.
Okay.
Does
Yeah.
that also mean the creature doesn't have the memory of us hurting it?
I cannot tell you that.
Okay.
Okay.
Depends on whether it knows the word.
Okay.
I did it. Ooh.
Okay. I'm gonna try to talk to it now.
Okay.
All right.
Can't swim.
Gonna have to roll for this. How hard is it to talk to this thing?
Asset.
6.
Can't breathe.
All right. And Fenton leans against the walls of this, and he's putting a lot of extra into this. He's trying hard. He's concentrating. So, here we go. Can you hear me? We're in here. We really need you to go to the surface. Please. We're drowning in here. Please, can you hear us?
Do you want to tell everyone what you rolled?
I rolled a 4. A 10, actually.
If you give me a GM intrusion, I will change this to a success.
Or you can
Of course.
reroll. You can
Or
reroll.
you can re-roll with an
With an
experience.
XP.
You need to beat a 12. You were so close.
Oh, I see. Yes, you can intrude on this situation.
Okay. Go ahead. Speak to this creature.
Can you hear me? Hello? Creature? I don't know what you are, but I got some people in here that really could use the air on the surface. Hello?
You got a response, but it wasn't anything you could understand.
I don't know what you said. I can't understand you. I can only hope you understand me. We're really deep in the water right now, and we can't stay down here. And I implore you, I ask you, I beg you. I'll do anything if you can just take us to the surface. I'll help you with whatever you need. Just don't let us die down here. Not my friends. At least not my friends. They're all that matters to me.
Yeah. Okay, why don't you go ahead and roll for me one more time? This is going to be... Do you have an ability that is you're speaking to animals? Or monsters?
I do.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that for me. Just so I can see what exactly happens. You have succeeded.
You just want to see
Oh,
the-
it's trained. So this is just a special thing that you can do. There's no extra. This would be an asset to a different roll, right?
No, there's actually a roll for it.
Oh, okay.
It's just...
Did not go through
Basically,
this
I can speak to creatures. I can learn about their habitats and their lore. And essentially the roll determines whatever he knows. So maybe he never read about this creature or doesn't know the language.
Okay.
So.
Okay, so there is a great rumbling that you hear. It kind of sounds like a volcano, but it's underwater. So you hear that like bubbling and that rushing and that kind of erupting happening. And then you feel the rumbling of this coral. You are moving up through the water. And then you break surface. And as the water exits, and you don't know how this is happening because the room is closed, right? So now the water is lowering down through this coral. Once it is completely gone, the door opens. Do you leave the door?
Okay.
What?
Oh, you did
What
it!
happened?
I made a deal.
A deal.
Boy.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're safe now.
For how much? I don't have any shells.
It doesn't matter. We're all safe.
You walk
You're
out
all
the door?
safe.
Let's go. Let's get out of here while we still
Yeah.
can.
Yeah,
Gonna
let's
walk
go.
out of the door.
But what do I do with the shell?
I'm
So I'm standing there looking at the shell in my hand because I think I could stop time and we could win this race.
But then
we
we would
just-
have to turn it off again.
Well, yeah.
But we'd have to come back here to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think we need to worry about this
I
anymore.
don't want to win the race that way.
That's
Well,
Wait. We can win the race like that?
I don't think we can.
No, we
actually.
can't.
okay.
No, it's because
We could.
there's a barrier. I'll explain the fourth dimension later. There's a barrier.
So, okay, then should
Here.
I just rearrange the shells in like a random order so that this is hard to
Yes.
do? Should I steal
Yes.
one so that
No.
no one can ever do this again?
No, we'll have to do it again.
I think you should just leave it as it is.
We'll
Wait.
have to do it again?
Put it the way. Here's what you do. Put it almost perfect, but take that yellow shell.
The door's right there. We can
Wait.
just leave.
Just put it right outside of the pattern.
Just put it back the way we found it, I think.
No.
Yeah.
No, don't. If we've already gone in for a penny for a for a polywog and all, so just leave it like that, but move the yellow one just a little off the side.
Okay.
Fenton's getting
She
impatient.
puts
Yeah.
the yellow shell just slightly outside of the track.
Nothing
I
happened.
think
we'll leave
Fenton
out
and
of the
Kelp's
door.
feet are tapping in unison.
It's a beautiful
comes
day
over
outside. Let's go.
to Fenton and puts his arm around him and was like, nice job. Let's go.
Thanks, buddy.
And we
Yeah.
walk out the front door.
You hungry? I got some extra clam that's left
Yes.
over.
Give them
Let's-
to me.
As
you
you
can have
walk out the door,
I'm gonna tap the wall, pet it.
Is the coral still vibrant and alive?
it is vibrant and alive like you did not see it before. Okay, as you walk out the door, you are not where you started. You are on an island that you've never seen before. It's lush jungle. There is a volcano that you can see that
Wow.
is, kind of smoking. There's nothing erupting or anything yet, but it does look like it frequently does spill lava.
Oh, look at this
Where's
place.
the ship?
It's not
I
here.
don't think it matters anymore.
I told
It
you
does
we had to
matter.
get home.
You know how long that took?
Trust me on this. Trust me.
And this is where we go to break.
Where are we?
Well,
It's when are we, isn't it?
Oh, don't start with that.
well, but that's always. I mean,
We're where we were to begin with. It's just with all the fourth dimension and travel stuff, right? This is just the same place, just
Actually, it's not the same
Younger?
place. There's a volcano here. It's a different place. But you're on the right track. It's just that when and where are the same question.
Oh.
No, they're not. They're literally different words.
No, they're the same. Because when and where are the
understood
same.
for a brief second.
Did you get it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Fenton has already lost his attention. He's climbing a tree. He's like,
Okay, wait. We can reason this out. All right, we got to think about our geography. We have a volcano. All right, where's the sun?
the sun's always, it's right there above us.
Right. So, that's the east, west. We've got a volcano. We're on an island, lush jungle. I would like to roll my memorizing skill. I'm very good at that. For, geography for our place, as it were.
So if you say, where are you? I should say, I'm at Size Gulp Shack at 12:01 on
Yes.
the date. Always,
Yes.
because that's exactly where I am.
Yes. But, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I got
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
But-
that's a different place than if I was at Size Gulp Shack at 4:36.
That's right.
Yes.
Okay, I got it.
I'm glad you guys figured it out. I'm up here, and the view is nice. So you
Velia, that's exactly right. And also, you can move. Listen, just like you move, right? Through space. You walk from here to there. You can do that also through time. Because it's the same. Now I got
Okay.
distracted. Sorry. You just have to
I
concentrate.
understand it, but okay, that was my
Glad
question.
somebody knows.
Was how, because I can either swim or walk or use a boat, but
You have to concentrate your will and imagine yourself moving through what is time space. And my chronic focusing device helps. It makes it much easier to do it. But if you have very great will, you could do it without it.
so if I, does it take, it's instant though, right? You don't have, because I mean, if I want to walk from Size Gulp Shack to home, that's going to take like a specific amount of time. Is
If you're in the third dimension.
Yeah. Is it harder if I wanted to travel 5 minutes? Is that easier than traveling 10 years?
Yes, but you have to remember that time is not. So when I travel, when I bend and fold space and time to move from one place to the other, it might seem like no time for you, but it does seem like time for me because I'm traveling through the fourth dimension.
So
It is
what
both
you're
time
saying
and space for me.
is that we could have used that thing when we were in the fourth dimension to go and get all of these artifacts and win the race.
No, that's cheating.
That would be cheating, yes. But also, you
But
can't.
wouldn't anyone know that we were cheating?
Also, you can't really.
I would know.
It's difficult to interact with the third dimension when you're in the fourth. They always say that you can't change things in the third when you're in the fourth. You can only see things, but you can't change them. So you can see terrible things happening, but we didn't. We stopped things, we thought about it, and then we went back into the third dimension, and then we changed.
But wait. We did change things though, because we weren't supposed to come out of there, or we didn't at one time.
Well, that's a possibility. I'm also not quite certain exactly what I'm remembering anymore.
How do you explain the frog that watched us go in there?
Yeah. I don't know if I broke something really badly or not. I might have broke something real bad.
Also, how do you explain that the trap that went off was the one that I set?
Right. Again, I might have broken something really badly, and I'm kind of worried that I did something real bad. Because again, the future and the past are sort of the same place, and I might have ruined something. So, how about if I just think about geography right now? I'm gonna think about geography. I feel like that's better. I think about geography. Is
Okay, so you can go ahead and make a roll for me for your geography,
Sure.
right?
yeah.
Okay.
What's the for remembering if I learned our geography? What difficulty would that be?
4 is above. 3 is our standard normal difficulty, right?
2 is standard, 3 is demanding, 4 is difficult,
Oh, it'd be
5
4
is
then.
challenging. Difficult. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
I'm trained, but I also know I'm gonna spend some effort because I know that we need to figure out where we are so we can maybe, we don't want us to be lost.
I think I can help him.
Really?
Hey, Bull, do you think you need some help?
Yes, please. I'm getting kind of
Okay.
How are
mentally
you
exhausted.
helping him?
I can. Oh, you're getting exhausted. Okay.
Just a little. So if you could help, that'd be great. Friendship's magic.
Well, as a human, I'm naturally curious about my
Ooh.
surroundings,
Okay.
and even on a subconscious level. So I can maybe help him try to figure out where we are. It says that I'm allowed to use extra effort to do that.
Hey,
Okay.
I see something up here.
Oh yeah?
I'm gonna rush on over to where Fenn is.
Yeah, come
Okay.
up here.
I'm gonna
There's a
take that
bunch of-
asset.
I think there are drakes flying around
So-
out in the distance.
Oh, what?
I've seen them before. Out near the Fury Isles. That's where they usually flock. I think, yeah.
Why? How would we get all the way out here? Oh, never mind. You're just gonna explain it again, and I'm not
see.
gonna understand.
Okay, so there's so many volcanoes in our homeland. Let me see. There's where? There. Right. So then, let's see. And I'm gonna sit there like ponder all the different kind of
I
volcanoes
will
and like
tell
catalog
you.
them.
Yeah.
While
okay.
he says it, we're in the Fury Isles.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, he says that, but you say that can't be right because the Fury Isles only has 2, like, mountains. One's a
Right.
volcano, and you're literally looking at 2 right now.
Yeah. No. There's only one
You've
volcano.
got
in the
3
Fury
mountain
Isles.
ranges here, so it confuses
Yeah.
you, I think.
No. So that can't be right.
Would we all know the history of this?
I don't know. Would you?
Of
Yes.
I think it would be stuff of legends.
Yeah.
So I think most of us would have heard the story as a kid.
Okay. Would you like to tell what the story is? Actually, I would
I can
love
do that.
this. I would love this. But I'm imagining like an actual campfire. You guys are relaxing, and someone tells the story. May we do that?
Fenton jumps down to join them.
Yeah.
Do not sit on Celeste. I've talked to you about
Why is it
this
here?
many
It's every time.
times.
I didn't even mean to do that this time. Why is it? It's just like she's always
There-
under me for some
Your
reason.
butt is attracted
she- I
to her
think she likes
in
me.
a way I cannot explain.
Well, here you go. I don't.
It's cradling
Take
her.
it. Take her.
Okay, it's all right.
I'm not
This
feeling
butt will
well.
never touch you again.
We should go.
That's me.
We should just push forward. We shouldn't sit and rest. We should go forward.
I agree. We should go.
Yeah.
Where-
I just.
But A, where, and B, how?
Listen, calm down, Bull. We need a plan, and we all need to understand where we are
And we
right
can't,
now.
we can't know which way is forward until we know where we are.
Just get up. Oh,
Forward is whatever way you go.
There was this.
Okay. That's true, but where do you want to go?
What? What did you
To
say?
the ship, right?
What? I'm sorry, I
listen.
didn't hear you.
I want to just get back to the race.
Yeah, me
Can we
too.
do
I
that?
do, but
Well, we'd have to find our ship to do that, right?
and to find the ship, we have to know
have to
where
know
to
where
go.
we
To
are.
know where to go, have
And
to
we
know
also
where we
need to
are.
know what sort of deal Fenton made.
I also want to say this. You all have heard about drakes, and they are dangerous, so we need to be careful. They are not to be messed with.
I gotta say,
Okay.
that volcano looks pretty familiar. My mother had a painting.
How
of
far
it in
away
her
are these
room.
drakes from us?
I'd say we're pretty far off, but they have good hearing. If we make too much noise, they could
They have
easily
good
just fly over
eyesight.
there.
Are they gonna see this fire that we set up?
Look, we haven't set up the fire yet, but we probably should. We'll
They're
just
they're
go.
really smart, so yes, they see light, they're gonna come to it.
Oh.
Okay.
Can also be tamed.
No
just saying.
fire.
Kelp doesn't look. Wakati doesn't look good. Wakati looks very intellectually drained. Like
What time of day is it?
very intellectually drained.
Bull, sit down. You need to take a
Early
rest.
morning.
Early morning.
Like maybe.
Well, that would help with the fire then.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be
bright.
so obvious.
Okay.
Well,
I think
Good
you're
point.
safe to make a fire without them immediately seeing you. You just
All
kind of
right,
need to be. Just keep your eyes out, Fenton. Obviously, if you start to see them getting a little closer, then you'd want to maybe hide.
Yeah, I'll have to be high up to see them because they move in like
Fenton,
groups.
Take this. I take the spyglass out of my pack because I also have one.
is that
And
my spyglass?
Fenton, keep an eye. No, I have
got
one
it.
too, Bull.
Do you want me to go back up there?
Yeah, keep an eye out.
All right.
Can you make a fire? And maybe we can relax for a little bit. I think
I can make a fire,
needs
but
to
did you
rest.
say that we shouldn't?
Well, now that I'm thinking about it, it's pretty bright out. I think we'll be okay.
All right.
make it too
Well,
big.
I can make one. Probably.
That's so weird, though. That doesn't make any sense.
It really doesn't, does it?
She's looking at the volcano that shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
The mountain range that shouldn't be there. Some of the flowers at my mom's house
Ooh.
are from this mountain range. She used to talk about them. She loved this volcano, Akora, and she had a painting of it in her room. But she always told me that it was gone.
Wait.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the legend of the atoll of Akora.
Bull just kind of plops down.
Are you saying
sort
that's
of
where we
exhausted.
are?
Well, it looks like. Hold on. Wakati, do you have your spyglass? Can I borrow it, please?
What? Yes.
I'm sorry. I know you need
What?
rest. Oh my goodness.
No, I don't. We can just go.
No, we can't.
Bull, he holds Bull down, make sure he doesn't get up. I'll get your spyglass out of your pack.
Okay.
Search through his pack,
Yeah.
get the spyglass, and hand it to Velia.
There's a
I'll look
spyglass.
through it.
There's a in his pack. There's a spyglass. There is some food. There's like a number of books. Some of them are heavy.
He
some writing
sneaks out a
utensils.
little bit of the food and eats it. Well,
There's
trying not to be
also-
seen.
Also, Valia's favorite flowers in there. And there's like a healing
He wouldn't
kit.
care.
All those things are in there.
Okay.
Just
He does take a bite of your food, a little more than a bite, and then he takes the spyglass out and hands it to Velia.
Okay.
And then
So I'll look through it.
Can I have some of that? I'm pretty hungry. Can somebody
What?
throw some up here?
keep watching.
You can see from where you are, Fenton. You don't have to necessarily go up. As long as you're making it known that when you're sitting there at the fire, you're looking up and around. It's like a wide open space. You can see drakes as they're coming closer. So you don't necessarily have to, because you guys all left, right? Or are you still in the temple?
no, we're out.
Oh, we're at the
Yeah.
beach.
Okay. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
definitely
You're on the
came
beach.
out.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you're on the beach. You can find like a little area where you can kind of a recess maybe in the land where you can kind of hole up and you can see out, and there's nothing but rock behind you, Fenton, if
Like
you
maybe
want.
like the
Yeah.
shade of the temple, maybe, right?
Yeah.
Like kind of.
So that way you don't have to be separated from them, unless you'd like
Yeah,
to be.
okay.
In which case you can be.
No, I'm coming back down.
Yeah, and so she'll hold the spyglass.
I'm gonna take my action recovery.
Yeah, look at this. Jacko, look. You see those
Yeah, good,
flowers?
thanks, though.
They're yellow, and they grow on like a spiky, like spindle straight up. You see those?
Are they poisonous by chance?
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Oh, really? How
they're
far
all the way
away
over
are
there. I don't know.
those?
I mean, they're. Well, I mean, I don't know, but my mother has some. She was very proud of them because they're supposed to be extinct. When the mountain range went away, they all died, but she has some still that she grows.
Okay.
Bull is gonna
Hey,
just
you-
wrap up
was
and cuddle up on Jacko. Just like
Okay.
kind of flop
Jacko's
over.
doing his special
Where is
massage
Akora?
maneuver that he does on Bull when Bull's stressed out.
Wonderful.
Hey, Velia, do you remember the legend of this place?
I mean,
Would you
there's a
like
few.
Would you like to tell the legend, V?
Well, did you want to hear about Anairo or Malori, or do you want to hear about Akora?
I like all legends.
I think Akora's pretty
Akora.
important right now. Just a refresher.
Okay.
Are those different foods or what?
Well, no, they're the name of the mountain ranges, but Akora is important because it housed a giant, massive green turtle monster. So think about the very deepest waters, chilly and cold like we were just in, and an enormous bubble bubbling to the surface. Yes, that's a word, I just made it up. And
I
a
like it.
shaft of sunlight filtering
that before.
through, and then you are just a tiny, tiny swimmer on the waves, and a huge fin the size of 2 ships comes up through the water and slaps down. That was Akora. So his home was the place underneath this mountain. So there's this huge mountain range, right? And it said that that's where Akora kept all of, well, I think I said his, but I'm pretty sure it was a her. That's where all the eggs were. So there were supposed to be all of these other massive, enormous sea turtles, but something tragic happened and the mountain range crumbled and died. And it's not really certain what crushed all of Akora's babies, but it's said that when a tsunami comes and hits any place, and the great hurricanes that are around here, they all have to do with Akora being angry and thrashing around, sad for her babies.
Wait,
I'm not a very good storyteller. I'm better at dancing.
you're an amazing storyteller. You're very
I
good
like
at
that
stories.
story.
Does anybody want to add to the story?
The way I heard it was that, and I think that's what you're saying right now, is that we're on where the atoll of Akora is supposed to be.
It
And it
looks
was
like
left there because this giant creature moved away. But here it is.
To be honest with you, though,
it
doesn't surprise me though, because the Korra was still alive when we left the creature.
So
I think.
I had an idea. I wasn't napping, I was listening with my eyes closed. I had an idea. Okay, so what's the one thing you know you're never allowed to do?
Hold on. Are you adding to the legend or not?
It's an idea.
Okay, so pause before we continue with the idea. Is anybody else telling their version of what they heard of the tale of Akora before we move on?
I'm too busy watching the drakes.
Okay. All right. V and Jacko, go ahead and roll on a D100, and you can have a special thingy, Mabob. Everybody else can get an experience point.
Roll 1d100.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
what is this?
You can have a cipher from the cipher table.
Okay. Cool.
And what I would like to say happens, I'm going to leave it up to you, but the island gives this to you at some point. And you know
Okay.
it's because you told the story.
Okay.
Almost as if something was listening to you tell the story.
So I had an idea. So you're not supposed to... Well, what I was told is that you can't change anything that's happened. Can't. It's impossible. But right now we're seeing 3 mountain ranges, right? That means the eggs are still there, right? Which means if we could maybe we could rescue some before whatever it is that happens, so that not all the babies are gone. I don't know what the impact would be, but we could maybe do that.
So we're okay. So we're all agreeing that we've gone back in time.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because in our time, this is not here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or we're in the future. I don't know. I don't know when we are.
It would come
I
back
think
to
we
exactly
went
where
back.
it was.
What I saw when we were inside that creature, the temple, the Koro was dead, and it was, I can only describe it as undying. It was going backward and becoming alive again.
Which could have been us moving through the fourth dimension in the past. But in the past, the future. But my point is, maybe we could find some eggs and we could take them out of the mountain range and put them somewhere else so that, you know.
Is the egg an artifact that we need for the race?
Kelp, I don't think we're in the race anymore right now.
Kelp, we are. I don't know how many years, but it's a long time in the past. Would I know how long this story has been told? My whole life, probably.
Ooh, yes, your whole life for sure. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
for me.
What do you want me to roll? 1d20?
I guess this would be like history.
I don't have any skill in that, so intellect.
I just realized something.
What?
If we mess with the eggs, what if we're the ones that end up moving the eggs and causing all the issues for her?
How can you
What's the
decide to do
difficulty on
anything in
this?
the fourth dimension?
I know.
So complicated.
Wait a minute. If what you're saying is right, if this mountain is some kind of giant turtle thing, were we just in it?
Yes.
Yep. I
That
don't want
was
to
a
know
big
where.
turtle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then why were there shells inside of a turtle?
Very big.
It's
And
really
why
hard,
did
yeah.
they control time? I don't understand.
Kelp, you know how like on a ship the barnacles start sticking on because it's so big it just kind of has all that space on it? Well, this turtle's so big that things can live on it because it's so large. It's like an island itself.
And there are things that lived in it that controlled time?
I'm not sure if the things that lived in it can control time. I think that maybe someone came here.
This creature has to be extremely old, so maybe, like everyone in Naviri, it has always had a little bit of ability with that sort of thing, but its ability has been tested over centuries.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
I mean, somebody put that down in there, in that room.
I wonder if it was someone we know.
Like you?
No. Like
Are you sure?
you. Maybe you did it.
Well, you said it was your writing that was there.
No, but
Yeah.
that was different. I don't know.
You know I'm not good at puzzles. Why would I be able to make one like that?
Maybe
He's
you get
right.
Unless someone helped me.
We're terrible at puzzles.
hold on. If we're on this giant turtle right now, can you just talk to it and ask it what it wants us to do, and maybe if we do it for it,
The
it'll
turtle.
send us back?
Well,
So-
the way I heard it, the turtle and the mountain weren't the same. That they were named the same, but the turtle lived under the mountain.
Yes.
So I don't think. I mean, we might have been inside the turtle, yes, but I don't think we're on the turtle on the beach right
We
now.
literally just came out of it. The door
Yeah,
is right
see,
over
yeah.
there.
So did the mountain sink because there wasn't a turtle underneath it anymore?
This thing is huge. The mountain is on its back.
Yeah. That's the
Whoa.
story I heard. It had its own mountain on it. Like a volcano or something.
That's why there's this big atoll, or there should be this big atoll here now, because the mountain went underwater and moved somewhere.
Yeah. The mountain was a Korra.
Maybe it's like time and space. that they're both the same and different.
No.
You keep
I
using
think
that
you
as an
should talk to it,
explanation,
Fenton.
Wakati, and it doesn't make any sense.
Fenton,
Yeah, yeah.
I'll look for the drakes. You try and talk to this thing, I think, and ask it what it wants from
Okay,
us.
see the big group of them over that way in that field. You see them? There's one that's larger than the rest. It's actually wearing armor. That's how smart they are.
What?
You gotta be careful. They actually are smart enough to put armor on and everything.
I just don't know where I am.
All right, yeah, I can try to talk to her. Now that we know her name, maybe I'll have a better chance this time. Okay. All right. And so Fenton sits down and kind of pats the ground a little bit, assuming that this is a Cora. And, he gives it a moment and kind of closes his eyes again. And he begins to talk. Akora? It's me. My name's Fenton. We made a deal earlier to move to the surface. We were wondering if you wanted help. Is that what the deal is? Do you want us to help you with your eggs? Because we'll help you.
I believe it is you who needs help.
Yeah. It is us. But mostly them. I don't really... I just want to make sure they're okay. Like how you wanted to make sure your eggs were okay, that they're the only thing that really matters to me. And so, whatever it is you want me to do, just tell me. We need your help.
I need you to roll for me. And I don't care what you want to roll. You tell me what you're rolling, and then the information that you'll get or the effect will be dependent on what you're rolling. So for example, if you decide to roll intellect, it'll be different from something else.
Okay. I mean,
Like, are you trying to appeal on an emotional level, an intellectual level?
yeah, so it would be intellect.
Okay.
This is gonna exhaust him.
Okay.
What difficulty?
4, I'm sorry.
Okay. He's too exhausted to exert any effort this time.
Okay. Go ahead. You succeed.
He rubs the ground a little bit. Can you hear me? Am I not talking loud enough?
I can hear you.
So what do you say?
I will help you.
All right.
Do you know what you have to do?
Yeah. It always had to be this way.
It always has been this way.
Yeah. I guess it's, I guess that's it. Thank you for helping us. And you just tell me what you need, and when it's time, I will do it.
I know you will. And I think you, Fenton, I think you feel in your bones. Why don't you go ahead and roll a D500 for me, please? You are 149 years in the past. Nearly 200 years in the past. And I think you know this now.
And would he tell his friends this? Or?
It's totally up to you.
Yeah, he would tell them.
Okay, y'all can come back.
And so Fenton opens his eyes again. Guess what, everybody? We got a giant turtle as a friend.
Oh.
You did
Okay.
it.
What
Yeah,
do we need to do for it?
Oh,
That'll-
you look good.
you don't have to worry about that. I'll handle it. You should all know that we're 200 years in the past.
200.
Yes. I'm sorry to say, but I think the race is kind of not important anymore.
It's important we'll
I
get back
get
before
up
we
and
finish.
I kick a bunch of sand.
Oh,
I know, Kelp. It stinks.
no, it's not
But
bad.
this is
Why
bigger
all
than
the
us.
time? I just want to win once. Why?
That
Not
means
over
the fold
until the-
isn't there, is it?
No, it's not. It's not there.
You have
Fenton.
For all of
to
that.
create the fold if you want to save everyone. You can all hear Akora now. It's like this very deep, booming voice that you feel in your bones and in your body. It doesn't sound like it's coming from anywhere in particular, but you do hear it. Like, it's not like it sounds like it's coming from the west or anything like that. It's just all encompassing.
That's her.
Did it
Introduce
just say
yourselves.
What I thought. Oh,
Yeah, she did, but be cordial.
I'm Velia. She's gonna say I know, isn't she?
I know.
Damn it. I knew it.
Did you just say we have to create the fold?
Tell her your name, Jocko. She elbows Jocko.
Yes, I did, Jacko.
And if we say no,
It's not gonna matter, Jacko. We're gonna do it anyway. It's always been this way. You know that.
You can say no.
I'm not doing it.
But if we say no, then everything gets consumed.
Yeah.
You don't know that.
It does.
For all those monsters that came out from everywhere. But wait! Oh, pardon me. Being rude. My name is Wakati Deep Fisher. From the Deep Fisher clan. My family are fishermen.
Are they?
But look. I think so. But here's what I was thinking. The fold is a band-aid for a wound, right?
Yes.
Something happened. It caused all those sea monsters to just start coming out of nowhere, everywhere, all the time. But it hadn't always been that way. Maybe instead of making a band-aid, we can fix the problem before it gets there. Like it's like when you eat really good fruit, then you don't get scurvy. You know, like maybe we could find out what caused the monsters to come and stop that, so that then people don't have to lose their loved ones.
Would you
Yeah.
do that?
Can we do that?
that?
We have time.
We do have time. We have a lot of time.
We do.
We have too much time.
No, it's okay. I wouldn't worry about it. time at least I wouldn't worry about. There's always
Yeah.
time.
Then yeah, we'd do it.
Because you ever hear stories? I'm speaking to my friends, but you can listen, but I imagine, Cora, you probably already know these things because probably lived a long time, so. But you know when people do something, they've insulted someone, you know? They've broken someone's politeness, maybe. And then there are hurricanes, you know? If you upset some kind of large thing, then bad things happen sometimes, and, well, maybe we just have to figure out who was going to be upset and not upset them. Find out what we did, like did we do something and we could undo it, maybe.
Do you know what causes the wound, Cora?
Roll for me. 1d20. This is for Cora to see if she knows. I'm waiting for it to pop through. I do not.
Darn.
Something happened because we didn't have all those monsters, and we did. Something happened. We have to just figure out what it was, maybe. Something.
I'm really tired.
Can I help?
You can't help you're tired too.
I can help.
Perhaps you should rest.
Yeah.
We have time.
Cora, can we help you? V and Jacko told the story of later. Can we help
That's,
you?
that's what I asked.
What did she say?
I mean,
No, I meant
She
with the
won't-
babies.
yeah, I
Specific.
offered that.
Oh, what'd she say?
She wants us to do this. Did your babies... Did this all happen and affect your eggs and your babies? Is
Yes.
that what I'm piecing together? Okay. So,
So if we stop the wound, then we stop that too. Maybe?
Yes. I think so.
I don't want to say anything. I'm not implying anything. I don't know. But what if all those monsters were somehow mutations of Akora's baby? And they just, because something really bad happened. And maybe we just, if we can save them, then they can be Akoras. I mean, I don't think that's actually a name, not a species, so I don't actually know what the
That
species would be.
means lost one.
Yeah.
I'm not
Maybe-
lost.
Do you think
are we?
it starts here then?
Are you?
Did you bring us here because this is where it starts?
It's already started.
Oh. That makes
Well,
sense.
We'll just have to figure
Jacko
out.
has turned his back on the crew and is just watching for he's not paying attention. He's intentionally not listening anymore.
You know why he doesn't want to help, right, Akora?
I do.
And you understand? It might take a while, maybe never.
I understand. I hope he changes his mind. They need him, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, we need each other.
Kel, you're so much more than a race.
Like what?
Hero. If you want, you can save the world.
It's not a bad prize, bro.
Without you and your help, there will be no races.
Hey, we could create tidal blades. If we're in the past, we could make them, right? We could do that.
I think we might already be them.
I think we are.
That's how it works. But you have to sort of. You see what I'm saying? It's like the past and the.
I don't understand any of that stuff. I don't get what it is that you talk about when you talk about dimensions and everything's the same and we're already done it, and none of it makes any sense to me. But all I know is you're probably gonna need a good pilot, and I'm the best. So whatever it is you do, I'll drive.
I also need a really good friend. I mean, I've got a lot of good friends, but also you. You're not just a pilot, you're also my friend.
And I need my brother.
Fine. But if we do this, I'm naming the ship.
But you already did.
Don't start that again.
Sorry.
Whatever you want.
It's going to be the Hodge Glob.
Always has been, right?
Well, what do we gotta do to get started then?
Maybe inspire people. You know? Train them, learn.
We need to find where the wound starts so we can heal it.
Yeah.
That's what we have to do. Can
All
you
right,
tell
so
us? Do you
we
know
need
where?
some way to get
Did
there.
I ask that already?
You did, and I
should
rolled, and
remember.
she does not.
We should go to where the fold is.
That would be a good start.
Talk to Jacko about it.
Yeah, we need to talk to Jacko.
Because I don't think he's going to want to go. And I don't really want to go, but I feel like maybe if we go now, it's safer. But actually, I don't know when we were. Or might have. How do I know? I'm sorry.
I'll go
Yeah, you
talk
do
to
it.
him while you think about it.
Yeah.
Thanks,
I was going to
Ophelia.
have a
Yeah.
panic attack about it.
She'll go.
If we go around talking to people,
So you know.
how are we gonna do that? It's gonna be so confusing. Do we wear disguises and
Well, they don't
change
know
our
us.
names?
No, they don't know us. We could just say, hey, we're wanderers. And it wouldn't
What's
be
that
great.
gonna...
We'll make tidal
yeah.
blades. Be like, don't you want to be a tidal blade? Great idea.
Right.
Ooh. And then look at Kelp. Kelp's, ooh, what if Kelp founds the races and everything? Who knows?
Hmm.
Jack has got to say yes. Benton. Hey, Kelp. I could understand why you might not want to do it. You may not understand why you might not want to do it, but I understand why you might not want to do it. But Benton's hard-headed. Benton's going to do whatever Benton's going to do. I don't think we can stop, you know? Benton, I am talking about you right in front of your face. I know I'm also being mysterious. It's kind of like a mysterious fourth dimension traveler sort of a thing. It's what you do sometimes. I don't think there's anything we can do besides support Benton. Benton, try not to be so reckless, but we just have to support Benton. And maybe it'll work out in the end.
Bull, am I reckless though?
Yeah, you have been.
Maybe there's a reason for that.
Because you care about us so much. But you don't understand that if you get hurt, we all get hurt. You think you can protect us, and that you can take all the hits and we'll be safe, but you know what happened? Everybody died in that cave because you wouldn't leave because of me. And if you go in there charging in, thinking you're saving us, getting in the way of the big, we're not gonna leave either, and then we're all gonna die. We can't do this by ourselves. We have to do this as a team. You can't
There's
take
always
the
a
hits
price,
for us.
though.
But you don't have to take the price by yourself.
Are you sure?
Yes. If I learned anything in that cave where Akora was, the last time I didn't leave, I tried to fix it. I tried to solve the puzzle, and everybody died. So, you can't pay the price by yourself, because it's too much for one person to bear. We have to do it together as a team. And if we do it together as a team, well, then we'll be okay.
Yeah.
It won't work
Yeah.
otherwise. I mean, it will work, something will happen, but it'll make me sad. And I don't know what happens after that. But I bet it won't be good for Kelp. Tell him, Kelp.
Tell him what? I don't even know what you're talking about.
Tell him you'd be sad.
Sad for what?
He doesn't have to tell me. I know. He has his own way. He doesn't have to tell me.
Okay. So, I don't know if this will change anything, but you just can't do it by yourself.
Yeah. I think I need to rest. I'm real tired.
Yeah, me too.
I'll start scrounging up some parts, and maybe we can get some kind of raft or something together.
Yeah, if you want to cuddle, you can cuddle with me. I'm very cuddly.
Thanks, Wakani.
All right.
Hey,
Hey, you gotta keep our eyes out for these things. We're wearing armor.
you see anything besides Drake's?
Oh, not really. Got my eyes on those flowers, though. We can, get some of those, might be useful.
Sure, of course. I mean, it's pretty far, but who knows where we're going next, so really possible.
You get that, turtle to send us back home, or what's going on?
That doesn't seem to be the consensus, no. I think we're going to help it. We're gonna help fix things, really.
Yeah.
Try to, yeah.
Fix things and go back to having a family in a nice manner.
I mean, yeah, one that I only visit when I can sneak around and not actually go inside and talk to anyone. It's great.
What's it gonna cost us?
I don't know, and I don't know how much the same everything stays. And I just wonder if maybe if we do this, then we can maybe, I don't know, maybe we can't change things. Why are you against trying to fix it?
Why am I against creating a fold that swallowed my parents when I was 5? I don't know. Maybe I think there might be another way.
What do you want to try to do instead? Walk out on us? Do nothing?
I wouldn't do that, and you know that. If there's anything I've learned from life, it's that, there's always a way to cheat. We just gotta figure out how.
You know, you lost them when you were 5, but maybe this is your one chance to talk to them before they go. Maybe this is your chance to say everything that you ever wanted to say to them.
Maybe I don't want to say anything to them. Maybe I just want to go back with the family I chose and keep them alive.
So you can close this off and never have to address it ever.
That's right.
You can keep this hard spot in your heart and carry it with you until you're old. Go back and never have a memory of the one time that they maybe got to see you being grown up. I just want you to think about what you're giving away if you decide not to take this chance. Okay? And I'm not going to judge you no matter what you choose, but I just want you to really think about it, because if it was me and I only had one more chance to talk to my parents, I would do it. I would do it. Don't let 5-year-old you be the last you that ever saw them.
I can't see them again, Velia.
Why? What are you afraid of?
You don't understand. And I don't think there's any way I can make you understand.
Okay.
I cannot see them again. And I don't want to.
Okay. If that's your decision, then I'll help protect you from that.
So what do I have to do?
I don't know yet. I don't know what any of us have to do yet. We think that we might have to go to where the fold is, or is going to be, or look, it's not automatic. It's not, the fold is huge. It's not decided that you will see them or not.
That's not what I'm talking about. If we go there, not all of us are coming out. There's got to be another way we can do this.
All right. Maybe we'll look for another way.
Okay.
Hello. We're here for shout-outs.
Ooh.
Thank you so much for watching episode 4 of Tidal Blades. We're now at the halfway point. 4 more left.
Wait,
Yeah, right?
I want 10 more.
Yeah. Can we have 10 more, please?
Please, PB, can we have some more?
We'll see what happens.
I'll take my hat off and I'll
answer.
Oliver twist it. Please, 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 Mom.
May we
Could I
have some more?
May I have some more? All right, let's go around. Trooper, you want to start?
Sure, because I am the least traumatized at the moment. I don't know if that's true, actually. We'll just say that. We'll just say it. Hi, I'm Trooper SJP, and I was playing Wakiri, who is our kind golfin dreamer who delves the 4th dimension, who is, a little concerned about some things. But we're in the past. The past is safe. Nothing bad can happen in the past. But also the past, the future. Don't even worry about it. It's a 4th dimension. Don't worry about it. You can find me, Tuesday, 9 p.m. Eastern over at Roll20 app for the final episode of Haunted West. Fridays at 7 p.m. over at my channel for the City of Light and Shadow of Fate French Resistance campaign. But most importantly, it's Sarah P. Amazing.
Yeah.
I just want to
That was awesome.
right? And then
Thank you.
then Orcish with I don't want to see my parents die. Oh, just all the feels right there. And then Fenton with no, don't worry. I'll just take all the death. I'll keep my friends safe. And you're like, that's not how any of this works. And then Kelp, right? Who's but really is my brother. So yeah. Oh, and then PB, who's all hey, would you like a GM intrusion? And we're like, no, maybe.
Okay,
Yes.
can I tell you why though?
Yes.
I was
because you love us.
Well, I was banking those GM intrusions. If you remember, I was collecting them.
I do remember.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't want to give you any more.
Well, I know, but I needed all of them to send you all back together. Otherwise, it wasn't going to happen. You guys were going to get separated.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So luckily, I had enough by the time the moment hit.
Nice.
And that is a GM intrusion. That's
why
me.
I was like, it'll affect you all. But yeah,
Oh.
okay. Thanks, Droop. Orcish.
Hi, I'm Orcish, and I want to say that was a pretty intense scene. Good job, Sarah.
Thank you.
Very happy to be here. You guys are all amazing. I'm very sad that we're halfway through, but it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a great next 4 weeks. I'm really looking forward to that. You can find me over on my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/OrcishWC. I stream almost every night, mostly Wild RP, and I'll be there tonight if you guys want to come hang out. That's it.
Thank you. Biz. I'm going in the order of the...
My turn.
Yep.
Okay, well, I'm Piscato. I play Fenton Fairwater, the very bullheaded and highly annoying character.
What?
No.
No.
I dispute that.
No one thinks that.
I love today. I love time travel crap. I'm
Yeah, me too.
I'm gonna say it.
So does Whack. Whack really loves time
Loves it
travel.
so much.
I was getting emotional there at the end, in that scene that I was doing with Trooper and Whack, but then when Velia and Orcish were doing that, I was like, I'm glad I'm not on camera because this is gonna.
Yeah, I got rocked.
Yeah,
I was also
yeah.
glad that stream couldn't see me. You guys could see me, but they couldn't.
I feel blessed to roleplay with you guys. I said it last week. I'll keep saying it every week. You guys are amazing, and I appreciate all of you. You can find me at Biscotto on Twitter, and I am Biscotto on Twitch. I also play Colin Carver on Wild RP. you might see me sometimes on these streamers' channels. Going to sleep. Anyway, follow all these people and give them love, okay? Because they're my family. If you don't, I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna probably beat you up like Fenton.
Guitar.
I'm gonna sit on your couch without pants on.
Boom. Just sit on your countertop,
Yeah.
on top of your cheesecake, whatever. Just everywhere sitting.
Wax, you're up.
Hi, everybody. I'm Wax Steven. I played Kelp for you today. Sorry that Kelp is not the best helper with puzzles and such. And he's kind of struggling to find his place in this situation and figure out what he can do, which is really tough for him.
Yeah.
Very, very difficult for Kelp. He's very much the character that has to find a purpose and then stick to it and do it to the best of his ability. And right now, I don't know if he knows what that is or how he can help, and it's driving him crazy. And not understanding all of the things that are really happening. And these like weird, like, he doesn't really understand what's happening with Fenton either, and like what is going on, and like what these like weird references are. So it's a very interesting character to play, and I'm enjoying it immensely. So thank you very much, PB, for making that happen, and thank you everybody else for making a really amazing group, because you're all doing fantastic, and I have to say very well done to all of you. Especially, there were many scenes today that were amazing, so great job to everybody. It was just beautiful all around. And if you want to watch some of the things that I do besides this show, I do a lot of stuff here on Table Story. I am the DM of Doom for Rime of the Frost Maiden on Fridays, which is just about finished. Like, we're getting really close to the end, and lots of dangerous things are happening, and it's been really intense. And Witchcraft and Wizardry is on hiatus, but we're going to be having some news about that very, very soon. So make sure you stay tuned to all of the places and all the things. And I'm also designing a TTRPG over on my channel. If you want to check that out, you can come watch me design a TTRPG from scratch at 1 p.m. on Wednesdays.
Check it out. Go check it out.
It uses only D3s. The entire system. All D3s. It's pretty interesting.
Thanks, Wax. Sarah, you're up.
All right, hello, I'm Sarah P. That's me. I was excited to play Velia for you today. Two things I want to mention. First of all, Biz and Trooper, you always bring so much ambiance. Like the constant like hitting the fourth dimension stuff, and then the this was always supposed to happen. All of that, just constantly setting the tone, is amazing.
You all dropped lines from the thing today. Every single one of you dropped a line that you gave me in for the teaser.
Lines.
Yeah. Yeah, it was
Chat,
good.
we know you love. We were so excited to see you watch it, because we were like, look at that, they're gonna go nuts. It was great. And you delivered as always. I want to shout out, chat, actually, like a more positive community I have never performed for in my life. And I've done a lot of performing. Never. And I am so grateful. I can't even.
Yeah.
Everything that comes out of everyone's mouth is always just like so celebratory, and I love that. It's a huge blessing.
Beautiful.
PB, I've never been in a time travel RPG before, and I didn't even know it was possible until this, and it's amazing. And I spend my entire week thinking about it, because I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen next? Is it gonna be this? Oh no, it's not gonna be this, is it? It's awesome. That's like when I'm putting on my makeup, that's what I think about is role play, and this is like one of the things that's got my gears turning. So,
I'm glad.
And then the last two things I want to mention, first of all, is Whack, your line about whatever you guys decide to do, I'll drive.
Yeah.
That brought me to tears.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
Adorable.
Yeah.
Absolutely beautiful. And then Orcish, I'm so glad I finally got to do a scene like this with you again, because Velia is capable of so many things that Ruby is not. And it was just really nice to be able to just kind of tap into that emotional.
Well, it was really
aspect
nice
again
for me
with you.
to, play another stone wall like you're used to.
But, these things happen. I'll just throw things at the stone wall and see what sticks. It'll be fine.
Also,
Anyway,
I
but
just
yeah.
feel like there's a bit of a secret that was peeked out about Arvelia that now I have questions about. I have some questions.
I might have answers. Anyway, if you guys want to find me, you can catch me. I'm taking a hiatus from streaming while I'm doing this, but I may come back to it with Smiled RP after this is all done. But yeah, you can catch me over at Sarah P. That's me on Twitch and also on Twitter. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you. Hi, and I'm Pumpkinberry. I was the GM of Time. Is that what I am, I guess, for this one?
Yes, you
GM
are.
of Time.
Yes.
The GM of
for
Time.
this show. Oh boy, I have been waiting since episode 1 to get here to this exact moment. Although I will say I was not expecting Akora to happen now. It was always going to happen, but I wasn't sure. I was expecting it in like 2 episodes from now. I was not expecting you to talk to it. So that was cool.
You started it when you said that I feel a presence, and I was
Yep.
like, oh,
Well, you started it because you used that ability. Otherwise, you never would have known.
okay, yeah, but
know?
you started it because you put Akora there. It's timey-wimey. Who
Akora
knows?
was always there.
It's almost like it's all
The
some
moment
kind
I
of loop.
saw there was a turtle, I was like, I'm putting this turtle in the game.
It all comes
Period.
back around.
It all comes back around.
But I don't know when I am.
Oh, God, it was so good. Anyway, thank you, everybody, for watching. Thank you, players, for playing. Wack, do we have anything crazy to shout out? I don't think we do we? Except that
No.
Witchcraft and Wizardry's coming up. So there'll be an announcement for that. But otherwise,
That's exciting.
yeah, we'll see you next Saturday or last Saturday or both. And
Daylight savings time in the U.S.
Oh, God.
Daylight
Oh,
savings
yeah.
time on Sunday,
no.
tomorrow.
Oh, geez.
Tomorrow.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we're
What
gonna
does that
lose-
mean?
We're
We're gonna
springing
lose
forward.
an hour.
Losing an hour. Losing time, everybody.
Oh,
Everyone
no.
knows daylight savings
There's
time.
more sunlight.
It's
There's
our
more
fault.
sun.
Less time for
God.
role play.
We did this. It's our fault.
You
This
two
is
have to
our
go to
This is our
sleep
fault.
an hour earlier.
Can we go back
no.
in time and not have daylight
Yeah.
savings invented?
I wish that we could do that. But what I would like to give you is 2 levels up.
Ooh.
That's right. 2.
It's gonna take a little while to figure out. Okay.
And this was completely dependent on whether or not you guys came together or not. So I'm glad that you did.
Us
Yeah.
coming together, we always come together because friendship is magic.
Friendship is magic. Whack, don't. Okay, I'm gonna take us out. Okay.
Get it quick. I'm gonna say something.
Yeah. Okay.
We all might say
bye.
something.
Goodbye.